Should we like intro this, or should we like...
Well, this is your video, right?
I mean, this is my video, so I can do whatever the hell I want. Jordan, oh Jordan, come to my quarters.
Okay.
Make one good video, and then you might get something out of it.
And it's, I mean, it was a terrible idea, but it ended strong, and that's what made that bit work.
Jordan,
Hi.
are you rich?
Uh-oh, we talking the only real food I care about? Cheese?
Yeah, that cheddar.
I don't eat food. I don't drink water. I'm lactose intolerant, except for that cheddar. It does make me ill.
Oh, okay. Jesus. I wanted from the Nick is Not Green mansion, currently in the West Wing right now, and there's a nice breeze coming in from the east. So far, I kind of stay in here during the winter because if you go over to the East Wing, it's sort of higher up in that, from the equator.
Right, 'cause of the atmosphere, yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Well, I mean, what do you do with all the staff up there? They have to stay there? They have to hibernate?
Yeah, they're sort of, they live in their quarters, and they kind of live out of their cells. I mean, rooms. I mean, yeah.
It's room.
It's one big room, one empty room.
Yeah, but it's got that window, doesn't it?
It technically counts as a window. I wanted to teach you from one millionaire close to the one. I wanted to teach you how you could get to where I am. And so I found this account myself.
Sure.
No one sent it to me. And so I wanted to show it to you, and maybe I could teach you what it takes to be one of these future millionaires.
Hey, have you noticed how all the logos for these different pages, they really, really often will have a crown in them? Do you think if you were a true millionaire, sorry, you are, if we're out of fiction for a second, if you were a millionaire, would you buy a crown? It's like the most gauche, shitty, ugly thing you could invest in.
Yeah, like what use do you have with that? What are you going to do with it?
Historically, the people that would have crowns didn't make any money.
No.
That's how it worked.
They didn't.
You just had it from killing someone else.
Never got to be future billionaires. Let's just watch one of these, I guess. There's also Billionaire Mindset.
That's much better.
Oh, and a bigger page too. Let's leave that behind because I could put myself in the billionaire mindset as well because I'm very close. And I'm seeing already some big figures in the billionaire mindset world.
Some classics, yeah.
Jordan Belfort, we've got Jordan Peterson, a lot of Jordans. Let's see what happens.
What the hell happened to you? What kind of damage was done to you? Caring only makes you weak.
Are there two songs playing right now?
So much going on. I feel like another TikTok started playing in the background. I didn't see what they said. I kind of glossed over because the song sort of juggled my brain around.
I was being attacked, yeah.
Wait up!
I think to surmise, in order to be a billionaire, you have to have somebody ask what your emotional trauma or damage is, and then say like, no, I'm not going to change. Wait up! Wait up!
Why would you save money when they're printing money?
Am I watching an Oblivion NPC video right now? What?
You know, in Oblivion, when it's got the like persuade and you can charm. He's waiting for a response. I guess my only response would be Fus Rodar.
Because you didn't, I don't know.
When you're right, you're right.
You got me. You got me there. Why save money when they're printing more money? Maybe because they're not printing the money to give to you? I don't know. I feel like that's my logical answer. I like the first comment. Because I'm not they, bro. That money ain't mine.
Bang.
That's what you've been told
right.
to do. Of course. So question that. You see, if you cannot think, I cannot help it. I questioned all that. Why would I?
What is going on?
What is this? It sounds like Interstellar. What's the sound in the background? Do you hear that?
Murph, Murph. You hear him in the background banging on the window. Murph. What is he talking about?
Well, I mean, he's not, to be fair, he hasn't said you shouldn't. He's just, I mean, you can do this with literally anything.
Yeah.
He's like, why do you drink water? Well, you haven't thought about not drinking water.
I questioned everything.
I save money when they print money?
Genuinely, what is his point?
Is the answer so that you have the money later? Is that the answer that he wanted for this?
Yeah. Is he talking about the government? Why would the government save our money and not go into deficit because they're able to print more?
Well, they didn't. my friend. I mean, that's what you're describing did not happen.
But he's talking to this guy.
Oh yeah, that's Ted Government. That's the owner of every bank.
Okay, let's just watch this in full again.
Why would you save money when they're printing money?
Because you didn't, I don't know.
Because that's what you've been told to do.
Of course.
So question that. You see, if you cannot think, I cannot help you. I questioned all that. Why would I save money when they print money?
Could some entrepreneuring viewer please find like the full podcast or whatever and send us the result?
Yeah, I need to know what...
Or is it an hour and a half of this?
He's saying to invest/flip money because they're always printing it.
Well, that's saving, isn't it?
He doesn't mean don't save. He means you should invest your money to grow it like the banks do. But what? Printing money causes inflation, so the money sitting in your bank will be worth less in the future. So he's saying, why do you save money if they're printing money? Because...
I think this is like a CIA psyop where they release a video like this and see if the American public is able to rationalize it on some level.
Yeah, because you have to jump through a few hoops to get to that conclusion. Like, because why wouldn't he say, why would you save money if inflation's devaluing money? I feel like that's a lot more obvious of a way to say it than...
You know what this feels like a little bit? Is he actually doesn't know. But the response that he got was like, he had to like return to it like a profound comment because he didn't get an answer.
Because the guy was like, I don't know, you tell me. And he's like, oh, he doesn't know either.
No, I know. But I need you to tell. I can't teach you if you don't learn and know.
He's like, genuinely, why am I saving my money if banks keep printing it? Let's move on.
If you guys don't have a routine, I would recommend, like, you get one going, because you cannot be mentally healthy without a routine. A schedule, that's a good thing, man. Your brain will thank you for it. It will stabilize your nervous system.
People pay this man to give them advice. He's like, oh, I gotta give someone advice today. Let me look up like one thing. Oh, wake up at one, pick a time to wake up. Okay, here we go.
You guys like making your food hot, or you having that stuff cold?
It's the same thing as like the Gary Vee stuff where it's like they pick the most obvious thing to say to people and then they just talk in some very like grandiose way and everyone eats that stuff up. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, finally.
The goal.
A billionaire can get behind.
Yeah, one of those billionaires that we all know of.
How many cars did your father have when you were 5?
Yeah, small cars, yeah, many.
Okay.
No.
Toys, but did he
Yeah,
have an
toys.
actual car?
No.
He didn't even have a car. No. How many cars do you have right now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
More than my stupid dad.
Have a poor dad when you grow up. Is that what the advice is?
Have a poor dad and then surpass him.
Yeah. Show him who's boss.
Show your dad who's daddy.
I love this guy. TBH, I wouldn't even buy more than 2 cars. I don't need many.
Humble.
Okay, so does he need 2?
Well, see, that's a millionaire mindset, not a billionaire mindset.
That's loser mode, if I'd say so.
You're putting in work, and just because you can't see the results, you want to quit or give up. I ain't never quit. I ain't never give up.
Is that Chris Evans saying that?
No, if you don't see the Avengers, he's punching the bag and going, I'm not going to quit.
I don't ever give up. I never quit.
It's not a very subtle screenplay. He's punching it and going, I don't care that I was under ice for 50 years. I don't want to join the Avengers, this movie.
I'm really strong, and I'm going to break the bag to show you my immense strength, more than a normal man could handle.
Tessie, it's really not a good time.
Jesse, the house has been sold. The new owners are expected at any moment. Where do you think you're going?
Inside. Bought the place.
He's the new owner.
Billionaire mindset, buy a house.
One loyal friend is better than 10,000 relatives.
Who has 10,000 relatives? That's crazy. One loyal friend is better than... Huh?
I guess cats have a lot of relatives.
Yeah,
Maybe you were being offensive.
Maybe he's talking about like Genghis Khan or something.
How many loyal friends do you actually, like in real life, in big boy, non-billionaire fiction life, real life Nick?
I would say maybe people that I keep in touch with and talk to from the old day one, I'd say maybe like 4 or 5.
Wow, it's a lot of day ones.
I'm sort of surrounded by my day ones.
I sabotaged all those relationships because of my deeds.
Oh my gosh. Tennis. Oh!
What the hell? Oh. She's crying.
She should go to the hospital. She got nailed in the head.
Like at an Olympic speed.
Like that was a forehand hit to the head.
Yeah. Took it. What it?
Boom. Boom.
Devastated. Oh my God. Mach 10.
Waiting for the Karens to say she didn't consent to him touching her. Why is that the first thing you'd think of? Is like,
What is these people complaining because a celebrity just comes up and pushingly kisses a small girl on the cheek?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we've got to be all dramatic about it.
Waiting for the Karens to talk about why it might be weird that he kissed her on the face.
And not the side she got hit.
He said, I don't want to touch that.
Major props for the kid, though. That kid's going to be a billionaire. Do you see the way they took that?
Yeah, what part of that is the billionaire mindset?
Being nice to a kid after you hit him in the face with a tennis ball.
That's billionaire attitude.
Oh.
Dude, that was boss.
They're starting to just lean into viral tent, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just posting videos and then saying like, hey, do you ever, if you sleep, you'll get money too if you do this.
Also, isn't it against the rules to move the chair in musical chairs?
It's a non-combat sport.
Love this comment. They always stop the music to try to make the girl win. Huh? How often are you playing musical chairs where you're realizing that?
At a competitive level.
What am I watching? The boy knew they would stop it at the girl, so he was smart enough to think at that.
This is a real thing people are heated about.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
But if work smart, you never decome strong. Okay.
Well, I haven't decome strong. Okay, hold on.
Is Squid Game the next crown of jokey clown crown?
Are we about to get a Pim Tool take?
Let's see. Let's see what we have to say. They said invest in money, but then they showed him gambling on horses
when
and winning money.
When he gambled and won and then lost the money.
Yeah. So they're saying invest in your money by like winning the money from gambling on horses. Number 2, don't gamble.
Wait, hold on. That's the only time he does make money.
The whole thing is about the fact that the only way he could have gotten out of poverty was by risking it all and gambling his life away.
They have not seen the show, Nick.
No, I don't think so.
I think.
Money is not everything. I mean, I guess they do sort of show that in the end, but that's not really the like point they tried to drive home.
I mean, I guess, but the show's critique isn't like, actually, stick with poverty.
Yeah.
Money's not everything. Don't fight to get out of it.
He should have chosen not to go to the Squid Game. Never trust blindly. Teamwork makes you win, yes. Yeah, I think the most important one is that money isn't everything.
You know what Connor told me? He says, I want Khabib in Russia. Is he fucking awesome? He's like, I want Khabib in Russia.
Was that before or after he got his ass handed to him? I want to have my ass kicked and my cardio wiped in his home country.
Yeah, I don't know what that... I guess that's a billionaire mindset.
I mean, I guess he is very rich.
The difference between a millionaire and ... Oh, big boat.
I think a millionaire could get that boat.
Yeah, like, I don't think they realize how much money you can have and still be considered a millionaire.
Oh, he'll kill you.
Did he say that in the movie?
No, definitely not.
Learn to be alone because no one will stay forever.
That's what he shouts that when he shoots Murray.
Learn to be alone because no one will stay forever. And that's what you deserve. Bah! I love the comment. Jesus is on my side and that's all I need if it comes to it. But right now I have the realest MFs.
Oh, like Moses.
I always loved Joker, not Batman. Not gonna lie, I always loved the villains. The heroes cause so much more damage than the villains do.
I mean, you ever watched, Batman 89 and you're like, why is Bruce Wayne not damaging stuff more?
Yeah.
I thought he was a hero. Yeah, why doesn't Christian Bale blow up a hospital?
Unpopular opinion, Thanos was right. I agree. He also cut the population humanely.
Replay footage of him shooting half of Gamora's planet.
Yeah.
In front of the rest of them.
Hell yeah, that was humane, bro.
That was epic, actually.
The funniest thing is that, like, Nothing says Joker less than like some random ass hip hop song. The Joker and hip hop like don't sound like this does not. My brain is breaking right now while I try to take in both these things at once.
Yeah, like old school throwback East Coast hip hop and the Clown Prince of Crime. Oh,
Cats
Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious?
He did.
Why so serious?
Hell yeah.
Not long enough.
Now let me show you something even better.
Dude, that was chaotic, actually.
Yeah, and I think that is a good way to end this video.
Because I have no more desire to ever watch anything ever again.
Yeah.
Far away, wrap me up like a little Christmas present, festive.
If you watched my last main channel video with Jordan, he did not YouTube back then and had no reason to be on my channel, but now he makes YouTube videos and they are on fire. He's next up in the commentary community, and
Oops.
some say he's the next Clown Prince of Crime. So
who said that? Was it Cody?
Yes, Cody Ko called me and he said, I think this guy's got something to say. Check out Jordan, link in the description. Check out me, you already are, and follow us on Twitter.
Hey everybody, how are you being so serious right now?
Why is your face not cracking up?
We can't put on a being happy smile.
Let's put a grin on that mug. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh God, get away from the camera.